Guys, I know just like me, you will be surprised by this discovery that I had. This is the one that surprised me a lot on my first journey here in the northern part of Riyadh Province. The salt production in the middle of the desert. Yes, the salts are produced in the middle of the desert, miles and miles away from the sea. As I said that this is in the middle of the desert, so to the right side you see the desert, and this one in front of me is the mountain of salt. But this mountain of salt still has to go through several processes like washing, several procedures before it reaches to our dining table. And this is the Qasab salt land here in the village of Qasab, town of Shagra, Riyadh Province. This is more or less 170 kilometers away from the city center of Riyadh. Guys, I am supposed to give you a video about the salt production, but this time I cannot do it because I have to stay here only for a few minutes. Because from here, after several shots, after taking several shots to this salt land, I have to run to the Prodan Lake because today I'm doing a marathon visits to the different destinations here in the northern part of Riyadh province. But I promise that I'll come back here to give you another video about the salt production. Meanwhile, be amazed just like me. You are maybe wondering about the location of the Qasab salt land. So, this is the location. This is the road if you are coming here at the Qasab salt land. And to the left side of the road, according to my guide, is already part of the salt land. And this road that we are running on is the same road going to the Prodan Lake. Now, if you look at the map about this location from the city center of Riyadh, it shows that the distance is 164 kilometers away from the city center of Riyadh. So I am right when I said that this is more or less 170 kilometers away from the city center of Riyadh. Now we are making a U-turn. We are going back. Probably my guide actually was looking for a gate for us to enter the salt land, the Qasab salt land. Now we are driving back. And we are making a right turn entering the gate. All right, now we are entering the gate. This is now the gate of the salt land, and it's obvious that we are in the middle of the desert. And to the left and the right side of this path we are driving on are salt flats. All right, from here I can now smell something salty. Of course, because we are in the salt land. But to confess to you, actually I am quite surprised with this facility that we have here in the middle of the desert, because I never expected that we have the salt production in the middle of the desert. So I think the white color on the ground are salts already, and there is a grader here. Probably this is used in making a salt flat. You see the white color on the ground. Actually, the white color is a salt already. And from afar, you see a white color. I think those are mounds of salts. All right. And there are other cars around here. There are other people around here, just like us, visiting this salt land. Now, here we are again. This is the Qasab salt land in the village of Qasab, town of Shagra, northern part of Riyadh province. According to what they say.
Bring it from down from the earth and put it here, water.
So this is done in the process of mining, just like that.
Yes, from down the earth,
like just like
and put it like this, and
let it dry, or
no, not let dry, like this,
okay.
And put it here. He put it here, he wash it, and the final thing here it's done.
What Mr. Al-Walid was saying is that the salt waters are extracted from underground to the salt flats through water pumps. And once the salt waters become crystals, The crystals are put on this pond for washing. Just like this in front of me, these are salts for washing to this pond.
بعد نركب مويه جديد. ايه 3 4 مرة مويه بدل وبعد الواحد مرة مويه ركب ثاني 10 بنا وبعد نسوي ميكس.
Am I seen now? Okay, guys. This is in Al Qasab. Al Qasab, right?
Yeah.
Al Qasab. We are in a salt farm. You see on my back, there's actually salt. You know, just for the sake of curiosity, I am so curious if this is really a salt because all I know in my life, the salt are actually produced in, in the places nearby the ocean, nearby the sea. But here, it's in the middle of the desert. So, I'm just curious if it is salt. Yeah, it's salt. So, okay, on my back is the pond where the salt production is, made. And again, let me pan the camera. On my back, you see the mounted on my back. It's actually a mountain of salt. So, I am amazed by my discovery this afternoon because all I know, the salts are actually produced in a place nearby the sea, nearby the ocean. But here in Saudi Arabia, the salt is produced in the middle of the desert. All right, this is in the municipality of Qasab. Again, I'm showing you the place. This is the Qasab salt land here in the village of Qasab. I'm going to come back here to give you another video about the complete process and salt production from the extraction of salt water underground to packing of salts. I'm going to do that next time. And for now, actually I cannot do that because as I said, I'm doing a marathon visits to the different destinations here in the northern part of Riyadh Province. Thank you Gamra Adventure for bringing me here. Alright, this is to prove to you that we are in the middle of the desert. Thank you so much Mr. Khalid Al Rabia for bringing me here, and of course my guide Mr. Al Walid Al Isa. Here is again the desert. In the middle of the desert, the salt production and the desert.